Welcome to Yesudian Yoga, week 6. We're going to start with full yogi breath and seated. Rest your arms, your shoulders. Feel a thread stretch out through the crown of your head, lifting your spine long. And it releases and you settle down into your hips. And we're going to breathe 7 times fully. Count on 4, inhale, 4 to hold, and 4 to exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale. 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 And come to normal breathing. The next one we're going to do standing. It's a simple inhale while we stretch our arms overhead. We hold our breath for about 10 seconds and we exhale as our arms come back down. And we'll do it 3 times. Just inhale, reach up. And hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale, hold, and exhale. The next one again also separates movement from breathing, and I will just demonstrate. Inhale, arms come to parallel, and then just swing them back and forth. Do that 3 to 5 times, and then exhale to drop. We'll do that in total 3 times. Inhale, hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Shake it out. Ardha matsyendrasana, or half floor of the fish's pose. I'm going to do it twice each side. Stretch out your left leg. Your right foot either stays to the inside of the left, or if both sit bones can stay on the ground, when you do this, it crosses. Now turn your body to the right, right hand in behind. If you can, get your left elbow to the other side of the right knee. Pull it across the midline while still planting your sit bones, and then turn your body to the side. Engage your core so that the twist occurs through your spine and not just at the base of it. Twist the other way just to undo it. Stretch out your right leg. Put your left one where the right one was the last time, inside or outside, depending on your hips. The hand in behind is on its fingertips so the shoulder can roll open. You turn just to the side. Keep your core engaged. Try to stay as vertical as you can, planting both sit bones. Release. Gentle counter twist, and then we repeat on each side. Keep both shoulders open, don't crowd your neck with either shoulder. Feel like that string is coming out the top of your head, pulling you nice and long. Release, a bit of a counter twist, and right leg extends, left foot crosses, set up your arms. At this point, you might be asking yourself, well, what do I do if I can't get into that full pose? So I'll demonstrate some variants. The first one is you sit, and rather than crossing your foot over, it stays on the same side. You grip the knee with the hand and you turn. So the shoulder or the elbow doesn't cross, you just hold onto the leg. That's one variant. Another one, if your foot can cross, but you can't get the shoulder around, you really don't want to use too much arm strength for this, because your arms are going to twist you, but you want to feel open. You don't want to wrench your back. You can also just grip your knee and your elbow. Remember always to inhale, stretch out through the crown of your head, turn to the side. If neither of those variants is available, then you can go the other way. Some people say this is not a twist, it is a twist. So you line up your leg with your other foot, and then you hold on to the same side knee with the arm and turn the other way. This is a perfectly valid twist. So you have some options in case that full version doesn't work for you. Next is Paschimottanasana. Stretch to the west, and we're going to do this 3 times. So give yourself some space and don't rush into it. So I like to reach down, grab my feet. My knees are quite bent so that my belly can press itself against my thighs. Relax my back, look at my shins, slowly walk my heels out until I feel a stretch, making sure my belly stays on my thighs, and then just relax here, hold on to it. Now, no matter how inflexible your hamstrings, you can probably place your thigh onto your stomach onto your thighs by bending your knees. You may not be able to straighten your legs as much as I am here, but if you keep them bent to the point where you feel tension in the back of the legs, they're going to slowly warm up, open up, and stretch. And inhale to release. Straighten both legs, lean back, roll your feet in and out if you need to. Check in with your lower back, make sure everything's okay. And then we're going to do it again. Remember, you can start with your knees very bent so that it's easy to get your stomach on your thighs and then walk out your heels till you feel a stretch. Try always to keep your belly stuck to your thighs. Even if your legs don't end up perfectly straight, that's fine. Relax your head, now relax your shoulders. You'll be feeling a stretch in the back of your hamstrings and going up on either side of your spine. And inhale to release. Lean back on your hands again, roll your feet. And the third time, set it up the same way. See if you can go even a little bit deeper, maybe. If you're feeling a lot of tension in the back of your knees, then rather than pointing your feet up, point them forwards. And inhale, come on up. Roll your legs, release. Now we're going to do Bhujangasana, which will give us the opposite sensation. Again, 3 times. Come to laying on your belly, hands underneath your shoulders. Roll your shoulders open, pull your elbows back towards your hips. With an inhale, lift your torso up, keeping from your belly button down to your hips in contact with the floor. And then lift your head, looking down your nose somewhere near the end of your mat. Exhale, release, come down. Take a pillow out of your hands, put your chin on it, roll your hips side to side. And then we repeat, hands underneath your shoulders, elbows in tight to your body, roll your shoulders open. Let your head sort of lag behind the rest of you as you come up, and then you lift your head, looking not straight forward, but forward and down. Make sure there's lots of space in your neck. Your elbows are still pointing down towards your hips, not out to the side. And then release. Pillow out of your hands, roll your hips side to side. And the last time, hands under your shoulders, keep your arms in tight to your body, lift up. Down, relax your back. If you need to stay there a little bit longer to rest. Otherwise, we did this exercise a couple of weeks back, Uddiyana-bandha. Again, it's hard to describe. There are people on the web that show this. They don't wear their shirt. It makes it a little bit easier to describe if you're not wearing your shirt, but I'm not going to do that to you. I'm just going to try to talk you through it. So hands on your knees, pressing into your knees, you lift your collarbone so that your upper body is in a mild cobra position. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale till there's nothing left. Totally empty everything out. I won't be able to talk when I get to the end of it, so I'll tell you what to do after you're empty. You then release, and you will notice how your ribs and your diaphragm lift up into your body cavity. But you have to be totally on empty for that to work. So we'll try it again. Inhale. Exhale. Now pushing into your knees. You have to relax so that everything sort of sucks in and up. And like I said, I can't talk while I do that. And it's very hard to describe. You have to work on it. But when it works, then you'll know. Let's try it one more time. Inhale. Exhale, belly button all the way to the spine, and then let it go. But don't inhale. Gotta hold your breath on empty. And inhale and come up. What you should feel is that as you exhale, obviously your belly goes back. But then when you now hold your breath empty and relax and release here, then your ribs suddenly come forward and up, and your stomach, or not the stomach, but the abdomen actually goes in and up, and it scoops up. If that's not working for you, like I said, go to YouTube. You can see all sorts of other instructions on how to do that. Now we're going to do shoulder stand, but like I always say, it's going to be a variant of shoulder stand. I'm going to do the lazy style shoulder stand where my hips are not over my shoulders, but I'm sort of at a lazy angle. Just like that. If you like, you can do the full shoulder stand. That's totally up to you. I don't recommend it because the pressure on the back of the neck and the change in blood pressure as well, especially if you have high blood pressure, this is to be avoided. The full version of shoulder stand is definitely to be avoided if you've got high intraocular pressure or glaucoma. And we're going to do this 3 times. So to come out, bring your hands to the floor, then slowly bring your hips down to the floor. Complete control. Try to keep your head on the floor at the same time. And then extend your legs down to the ground, trying not to let your lower back lift off the ground as you do that. Use your core. And rest here for a moment. And then we lift back up. Roll down again the same way as before, hands onto the ground, engage your core. Come down as slowly as you can. In complete control of your body's movements. And rest on the ground. And then back up. And then let's release this, hands to the floor, roll down. And rest there for a brief moment. Now, as you know by now, the next two poses, the meditation for 10 minutes and Savasana or corpse pose for 10 minutes. I'm not going to film myself not moving for 20 minutes. That would be boring and kind of a waste of time. You may not want to do it for the full 10 minutes. It's up to you. I'd recommend at least 5 minutes. But hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.